Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you the second layout with my For the Love of Homemade kit. And these are a couple pictures that I wanted to do of the steam show that we have locally. And these tractors are amazing. These would have been farm tractors that would have been used probably in the early 1900s. And so this whole show that they put on every year brings out all these old tractors and all these old steam engines, and it's really cool. My husband is 6'7", and so he's standing in front of that wheel. So if that gives you an idea of how big these are. And then the other picture is just like a whole row of the engines together. So I really wanted to get these in the book since this is something that we do annually. So I took the background paper, which I believe is one of the Jen Hatfield papers from the paper pad, and then I'm also going to take the branding strip, and now it has the hole in the center of it, but I'm going to cut it and finagle it so it's hidden underneath the one picture. And then I'm using this paper from Chamel, the green, as my stripe down, and then I'm just going to make another stripe across using the floral paper. I believe that might be Dear Lizzie, and then just the branding strip across. And then I'm just going to go and make two clusters, one in the upper left hand corner and one in the bottom right hand corner, and that's going to be the design of my layout. Now, the reason I put the pictures like this is because the one tractor is facing like it's driving to the left, whereas the other group of tractors are driving like they're heading for the right. If I was to go and put them on the same level, it would look as if they were driving off they were like doing a playing chicken with each other, and like they were going to hit head on. And if I stacked them, it would look a little odd because one's going one direction and one's going another. This way, as I'm putting the one driving, it looks like they're meeting in the middle but not crashing. And so that's kind of what you want to look at when you're looking at your pictures and where you're going to lay them out. Which way is the focus of the picture leading the eyes? So in this case, I want them to both lead to the center, but not to crash in the middle. So I wasn't sure where I wanted to put that one journaling card. I chose to go in the upper corner. I thought this would be a better option slider. And then I'm just going to put the tag below. Now, from my old kit that I had, I still had a couple of these strips that I hadn't put away yet. So I grabbed the strip out that said, love is deep roots, deep as the infinite sky, and infinite as my potential. And since my husband is part of the focus of the picture and it's kind of about farming implements, I'm going with roots and our love. And then that other floral strip is just another one that came from that same border strip paper that I'm just going to go ahead and try and get on the layouts before they get bent in my stash. And if I can get them on, that's great. So now I'm just going through all the loose embellishments that I had and just trying to find out what will fit and what will look good. So I had, again, found on my desk somewhere and just threw it in my box is that mason jar that says Live Simply and with the florals in it. And I liked how the color green. And again, I'm looking at this as kind of being, this is early 1900s when everyone lived simply and they would have been canning their own food. They would have, florals. It all to me made sense with the the look and the feel of what I was going for with this. I took a couple of the doilies that had cut out from the last kit that again I just kept in my box and was able to fit those down in each of the clusters. And I was able to go in, still just kind of floating through and seeing what I can find. And I'm just building up each of the clusters, trying to use as many of the little bits as I can. I end up finding a tag that was on one of the sticker sheets that was the same color as the mason jar. So I'm going to put that down below. I found one of the arrows that was from, I believe, a Freckle Fawn grab bag kit that I've had forever. I punched that, put that down, and I take a layer of the chipboard off so it's not as thick. I found a little camera that was a cut apart that I fussy cut out from another paper. I think that might even be Chamel as well. And then I'm just looking through and finding anything else that will fit. And now I'm going to go and grab all the sticker sheets that are, the packets that I had thrown in and see, I'm looking through each one, just seeing what will go and if I can get anything on there. And just as I look at it, if there's nothing on there I want, I just stick it back in my IKEA box. And I believe here's where I find that journaling spot that I'm going to use to layer everything up on that I like the color. And now I'm just going to go ahead and glue the camera down, and then I will glue the button. Hello, I'm having trouble with my words today. The flare button is going to go on there. I'm go ahead and committing to a wonderful day. And now I'm just going to continue to flip through. And I do find a sticker that says, right here it says, love this. And it had a little bit of that reddish pink color, so that pulls out the reddish pink from the flare badge, the tractor, and also the flowers that were in the mason jar. And then the last thing I'm going to find is, I also found the little smile sticker I stuck up above and tucked that in. And then I'm going to grab the Chamel from the Go Now Go, the puffy hearts, and I'm going to grab the matching green that matches the paper strip, and I'm going to put one in each color corner, so that pulls the green out and into the clusters. And now I'm grabbing these Simple Stories, and they have them in two different colors. They have them in beige and they have them in white. And I have more to the beige tone on this layout, so I'm going to grab those stickers instead of the white ones. And I just put on the upper corner, Enjoy Today, and then down below, Live Simply. And again, trying to go back to the time period of when these tractors would have been in operation. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab these stickers. They have some tile letters, and I think these are My Mind's Eye. And I'm just going to spell out Steam Show up above. And then the last thing I'm going to do is grab some Nuvo drops. They're in a green color, and I'm going to sprinkle that around the page. Oh, and journal. So I want to thank you again for being a subscriber if you are already, and if you haven't, I would love to have you as a subscriber. And I want to make sure that you all check out the others that are doing the For the Love of Homemade kits. I know that there are several that are participating this month. So if you check it out, and you should be able to see all theirs. I've been bad about getting on the computer and getting my descriptions down below, and I'm going to try and go back into this video and then also my older ones and get those updated. I know I have next week off from work, and so I'm hoping to get a little bit more time to get ahead of things and get things cleaned up on my page. So be on the lookout for that and a few more exciting projects we've got lined up. And again, thank you so much for joining me. At the end of the video, there will be some close-ups for you so you can see what the final view is. And I really recommend you check out this recipe and try playing and making your own kit. It's a great way of using up your stash. Thanks again. You have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.